Then we're gonna capture it this time. Great to see you again. Thank you for taking a minute out. And I want to begin everything with what I had asked before, which was surviving this pandemic and how good it feels to have a new album come out. So how does it feel, and how did you get through the pandemic?
Quite well, because I'm living in a little town, and then a quite big house, and then I have a roof with very roof, very big, and I could do some workout sport with my bike, and I was like a month doing every day bike and ¿cómo se dice? Pesas, fitting,
Yeah.
And then I only played the saxophone, drums. I play the piano, I compose and work out. Only I did that.
It was all about distraction, I think, at that point. Sure. So the Third Moon of Jupiter is the new album. Talk to me about how it feels to have this come out now, and kind of what went into making this album.
For me, was a pleasure to do an album like this with a quartet, strings quartet, and like all ¿cómo se dice repta? Like
it was a challenge.
A challenge.
Yeah.
Yes.
To do something for strings with typical jazz formation: drums, piano, saxophone, bass, and very emotion. I put a lot of hours with the piano, closing my eyes, trying to imagine new fields of sounds, like match days, months, and it was like a two distinguished parts of the creative process. The first part was do the general melody with the basic harmony. Then was how to apply that with a string section, and that was a more work process to think like what kind of voicings work well. And then because one of the technical things was the violin the first violin doubles me, but at top with octave higher than me.
Yeah.
Then how organize the notes with I am the lowest note with playing the melody. Then the harmony is above me. Times is above, times is I have some notes below, but the most of the note the time is higher than me. It's quite strange.
Yeah. No, but it works. So Third Moon of Jupiter, what's the significance?
Third Moon of Jupiter, it's the thing is I am everything has to do with the universe, cosmos, imagine new fields, new life, that ¿cómo se diu? Broaden, no. Que obre, com es diu? Opens or broad my mind. Helped me a lot to imagine new things. It's like an infinite thing to imagine new things, new music.
Yeah. So what are you hoping the listener gets from this album?
One of the things in a specific Third Moon of Jupiter, like I like the trance, the repetitive motifs of the comping and the melody, I want to. I would like the listener to have a not thinking 8 minutes of music. You know, like he's in like to put his mind, the mind of listener in this mood of not thinking only, wow, I am in the that round of constant music.
Yeah. So let's talk about each of your roles on this album so the audience can understand what's going on and what your role is and how it came how you came together to work on projects.
Okay, so I am the first violin of the project. And we have worked before, so that's why we knew each other. And the thing is that I come from classical world, classical music, so I think it was nice because I also do other music, but it was nice because Gorka was looking for people that is in both worlds, so we can play. I mean, we can improvise. Well, in my case, I don't improvise, but we can play like jazz.
In the next gig, she's going to improvise.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, we can play jazz, but also we can try to find the sound. For example, there are some songs, for example, Jupiter, no, that it's more like really classical way to play the bow, for example. And yeah, and Gorka, of course, is the main saxophonist of the city.
Yeah, I'm the first improviser of the album and the composer of all the songs.
So when did you two start working together? When did this happen? Is this the first project, or have you been on previous projects?
Well, it's first project, but we knew. I mean, it's first project recorded.
Okay.
But,
we
yeah,
played.
We played before, and also we were teaching in the same school, so that's why we knew each other also. And yes, but it's the first album recorded together, I think.
So what's the music scene like in Spain where you're at?
I think in Europe it's well, in Spain there are a lot of musicians, good musicians, but there's no money. So
Right.
this is always the this is always the
even in Spain, Barcelona has less money than in Madrid.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but there are a lot of musicians also because, for example, there's really good school. One of the best schools in Spain is in Barcelona, so that's why a lot of people come here.
The best jazz school is in Barcelona.
Yeah.
Okay.
So people come here to study, and also I think Barcelona it's a city where a lot of people from around the world come, and this is good because then there are a lot of
influences.
Yes.
From other.
And there are groups that mix different stuff, so that's I think it's cool for the music because then it's more different. It's not always the same thing.
You can in Barcelona there's a bunch of good clubs. You can listen till free jazz concepts until flamenco fusion or flamenco pure flamenco. You know, a lot of different kind of music.
Yeah, and I think it's also good that for example this school normally we are classical music and jazz music and flamenco and traditional together.
At the same place.
At the same place, which is the same as Amsterdam music school. So I think it's good because then
they are interrelations.
Yes, the relations are I mean, you can be in the same class, jazz and classical musicians. So I think it's good.
Yeah. So who have been some musical influences, whether it's jazz or classical or otherwise, who have been musical influences on the way that you approach the sound on this album?
Jazz, in classical, maybe Stravinsky, a lot, Stravinsky. But in jazz, then jazz more a lot of Chris Potter, Guillermo Klein, the Argentinian composer, piano player. Guillermo Klein, I like a lot. Guillermo, Chris Potter, Michael Breger. That is the main. Also, if you speak about saxophone, Charlie Parker, obviously.
Yeah.
John Coltrane.
Yeah. So, very generically speaking, why do you love jazz?
Because it's alive. It's not, there's no frontier.
Yeah.
And I like them. There's times, moments in the music that is like a conversation. There's no, it's like, it's the music happens in that specific moment, and it's gonna be different every time.
Yeah.
That capacity of the music, that's I like a lot.
Yeah.
Being alive.
Yeah, for sure. So, as an educator, when you teach the younger students, what have you gotten from all of your years of playing that you try to teach students?
It's for everyone, or
Yeah, absolutely.
For me, one of the best things I can teach is the passion of they're willing to be a good musician, but without sacrifices, things like the all kind of thinking, you know. I mean, try to be better musician through love. Through you know, I'm having a good time playing, then I wanna spend more time playing, because each time I'm best musician, better musician, it's better time for me, you know.
Yeah.
It's like a good I can't say that, but it like a good drug, you know.
Right.
It's like,
right.
wow, so some kind of addiction for
Yeah,
the
I gotcha.
for the music, some
Yeah.
kind of addiction. I like to have good moments, and
Yeah.
and if I play better, it's gonna be much better times for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for me, for me it's good because to have been playing other music. I mean, not only classical. And for my students, I like to have this basis, but also to, for example, the rhythm and the tempo. I think it's important to have it really. I mean, not when you are, for example, playing only jazz. I think for classical also it's really good to have this, and I try to bring all the good things from every style. So I think it's the good thing to be a good musician. No, I mean to have every good thing from everywhere.
Yeah. So let's say you come to Kansas City and perform this album in front of an audience.
I like a lot.
Yeah.
I would like a lot.
Which would be wonderful. How would you explain the concert, and how would you convince somebody in Kansas City to come see you perform it live?
I think as jazz is alive, and as Gorka said, I think our CD is good because it mixes a lot of things, which is the basis of the jazz also. So I mean, it started like this, and I think it's good when you have more things in order to be music that is from this moment. So I think it's the best thing.
And it has a great strings quartet.
Yeah.
You know, but here there's a lot of good violin players, and a lot because there's a lot of tradition.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
To me the difficult thing was get strings players that have a good time, good sense of motion of time. It was one of my fears in this album.
Yeah. So speaking of the album, if anybody wants to buy it, where's the best place to go? Learn more about you and the project and the band. Where can they go?
You can buy the CD on the website of the
Microscopy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, of course, anybody can contact us.
Instagram to me, and I could send the album to the States. No problem.
Excellent. Well, hey, thank you so much for coming back and being a part of the interview and being a part of Neon Jazz. Best of luck with everything. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Theo, for inviting us.
Thank you.